Hello, guys. Good morning. You're welcome to another edition of You and I with Prince K, where I'll be sharing with you the fraudulent job agencies and agents that operate in the UAE. Of course, for the purpose of this social experiment, I'll be examining what challenges immigrants go through when they finally relocate abroad. And for the purpose of this study, I'll be concentrating on the UAE. I'll also concentrate on some of the European countries, and finally in one of the African countries, South Africa to be precise. Now, I want you to realize that there are fraudulent agents and agencies, particularly that have resurfaced in the UAE. They will come up with so many juicy promises, and if you're not careful, you will fall for them. Kindly note that this fraud sometimes, in fact in most cases, starts from your home country. So if you have a very good job you're doing, all I advise is you continue doing what you're doing, and one day your efforts will be rewarded. Do not fall prey to these agents, devilish agents and fraudulent agencies that promise to give you mouth-watering offers, and by then you must have been lured into quitting your job, and at the end of the day you have nothing to write home about. Now, for the purpose of this, I'll be sharing with you 3 things to watch out for. That is how you can be able to identify them. Like I said earlier, this fraud will start from your home country, wherever you're coming from. It could be from Pakistan, it could be from India, it could be from Ghana, whatever part of the country. When you're relocating, there are certain things you need to watch out for. First and foremost, it is the visa/job processing scam from your home country. Yes, the visa/job processing scam. If you are looking at relocating to the UAE, don't get me wrong, there are several jobs that you can do. There are good jobs that pay as high as 45,000 dirham, okay, monthly. But if you're a professional though, there are semi-skilled job, and there are skilled job, and there are unskilled job, and the salaries varies. Now, from your home country, if you fall into the trap of fraudulent agents, they will collect your money. They will collect your money without providing you with these jobs that they have promised you. This first phase is, I will explain how it works. When you approach them and tell them you want to travel, and you have already made up your mind to travel to Dubai, the UAE, they will promise you that they're going to get you a job, and they will tell you how much you're going to pay for them to process this job for you. In most cases, their primary targets are people who are already working, or people who are not working but have people that can finance their trip. When you tell them that you're looking for a job that will pay you as much as 5,000 dirham, which is approximately 500,000 naira monthly, they will promise to get you such job, but you have to pay before they can secure you such job. Okay, now what they do is they will ask you to pay a sum of 300,000 naira for them to process the job, secure the job for you in Dubai before you travel. Okay, and by the time they will make sure that the balance, or sometimes they charge between 1.5 million to 2 million naira. If you're lucky enough, some collect 800,000 from you just to secure this job for you. Then they will ask you to pay 300,000 naira for them to process it for you. And don't forget, the 1.5 million you're going to pay comprises of the visa, the job, and the flight ticket. The visa, the job, and the flight ticket. Now they were going to secure a 3 months visa for you, and 3 months visa, you are not supposed to be working with 3 months visa. It is a leisure visa. But what happens in Dubai is, by the time you come in and you start looking for job, wherever the company that is going to recruit you are going to process your papers for you, and thereby giving you an Emirate card, which is going to serve as a work permit for you for 2 years. Then after 2 years, you can decide to renew. They can decide to renew the contract, or you can decide to terminate. Usually, it is between a space of 1 to 6 months. If you like the company, you can decide to stay put with the company. But if you don't like the company, you can decide to quit at 6 months and look for another opportunity. But what these guys does is they give you a 3 months visa, okay, and immediately the visa comes out within a space of 7 days, they will bounce on you to pay the remaining balance, promising you, telling you that the company that they secured the job, that they got the job for, are expecting you. They will so much put pressure on you that you will run helter-skelter to get the balance and pay off for you to make that trip. They will tell you, if you don't make this trip within the next 7 days when your visa is ready, you might lose your slot. These are all ways they come just to put pressure on you. But trust me, they are fraudsters. Okay? If you fall prey to this, you will be doomed when you arrive in the UAE. I will proceed. By the time you finally arrive Dubai, you will discover that there will be no one at the airport to receive you. That is where your problem starts from, because it's a country that you've not been to, you don't know your way around. If the agent that processed your visa is magnanimous enough, he or she will get a contact in Dubai that is going to pick you up from the airport, and they will take you to a god-forsaken place as a temporary place of residence. In fact, it is a place that you cannot leave even when you are in Nigeria or in your home country. You can't survive there, because literally the place is as good as hell. In my subsequent video, I'll be showing you where immigrants live here in Dubai. If you come to Dubai, the places you can find immigrants are Ajman, Loki, Sharjah. These are outskirts of the UAE, the Dubai you've been hearing. And they are shanty buildings. Immigrants suffer. In my subsequent video, I'll be showing you around how they survive in these cities. Okay, if you're lucky enough, the person will pick you from the airport, take you to this shanty, and of course, they will give you a temporary place of accommodation. Don't forget, the person that processed your visa already have made payments for you for a month. Okay, that is if you're lucky enough. He or she will pay for a month and where you're going to stay, and that space you're going to occupy takes about 30, 50 or 60 dirham, okay, which is about 30 to 60,000 naira monthly. Okay, so and this 30 to 60,000 dirham comprises of the accommodation only, and by the time you get to this accommodation, you are going to pay for free Wi-Fi. If you're going to be cooking, you're going to pay for the gas you're going to be using. Exactly. So by the time the agent make this payment, he will start looking for jobs for you. The kind of jobs that he will put forward are jobs that you cannot do in your home country if you're a professional. Jobs like cleaning assistant, construction company, you work as a laborer, a bricklayer, a furniture assistant in a furniture company, you work in a packing company, a marble company. These are jobs that are meant for unskilled people. They will offer it to you as a skilled person. Don't forget, you have paid through your nose to get this visa. It is until you arrive Dubai, you realize that the visa you have on you is just a temporary visa for 3 months and not for 2 years. There are two different kind of visas. There are different kind of visas. So if you reject any of this job, the person will be kind enough to offer you 2 jobs, maybe in a construction firm or in a furniture company. If you reject any of this job, you will be on your own. Yes, you'll be left to yourself to cater for yourself. Okay? And if you try to reach him on the phone, you discover that the person will no longer be poised to pick your call. So this is the first scam, because he or she will realize that you are on your own and you don't have any money to return back to your home country. That is that for job/visa processing scam in your home country. The second one is job processing/agent's fee in your country of destination. Now this is where the problem starts. By the time you arrive your country of destination, which is Dubai, you will fall into the hands of fraudsters if you're not careful enough. Now, how do they operate? Of course, you start meeting friends who will tell you somebody is trying to offer me a job here, and you're supposed to pay so and so amount of money. Sometimes you are asked to pay 70 dirham, 100 dirham, 2,000 dirham, as the case may be, depending on the kind of job you want. But for unskilled people or for semi-skilled people, the job that pay most here is security job. And before you get such security job, some fraudulent agents will collect as much as 8,000 dirham. That is 800,000 naira in Nigerian currency, just to get you a security job. If you're not careful enough, you'll fall into this prey, in the hands of these fraudsters. Now, how do they operate? They will come to you, or by the time a friend have introduced you to them, they will promise you that they're going to give you a security job, okay, which is worth 1,500 to 2,000 dirham monthly. But first and foremost, you will have to pay 2,000 dirham or 1,000 dirham, as the case may be, which is approximately 100,000 or 200,000 in Nigerian currency. Now, by the time you pay this money, they will tell you that you are not paying for this job, that the money you are paying will be used to process for security job. There is what we call the SIRA, which is a professional training meant for security officials here in Dubai. Okay, you'll be made to understand that the money you're paying is the money they're going to use to process your work permit. Okay, and subsequently you are going to deduct the remaining balance, which is 4,000 dirham, from your salary. If you fall prey to this, they will swindle you and make away with your money. Yes, that is what they do. That is what they do. And if you run to the police, you will discover that the police will have nothing to hold on to, because you don't have any evidence. If you return back to the office, you discover that they have closed that office. They are no longer there. That is the kind of scam that happened in Dubai. Yes. So do not fall prey to the job processing / agent fee in your country of destination. Do not fall prey to him. It doesn't work. My advice is, once you settle down in Dubai, prepare your CV. There are a couple of companies that are interested in you. Prepare your CV, go online and apply. There you have 90% chance that a company will call you for an interview. Do not fall prey to giving money to anybody or any agent or any recruitment agency in Dubai to secure a job for you. They are fraud. They are fraud. The third one is agent / albab fraudulent collaboration. Albab is what they call the boss. That's usually the owner of the company is called the albab. Now, how does this work? They come to you and promise to get you a job with a particular company. They will go to that company and negotiate with the albab that they are going to bring somebody to them. Okay? That the person is going to be paying so and so amount. Now they are going to share that money with the albab. The plan here is the albab is going to accept to have recruited you. At the end of the day, maybe within the space of 1 to 2 weeks, you'll be asked to go without no reason. And at the end of the day, you discover that the person you paid the money to is nowhere to be found. He must have shared the money with the albab. So these are some of the things that happens in the UAE. There are several other things that happen. In my subsequent videos, I will be sharing with you a secret investigation on the fraudulent recruitment agencies we have in Dubai. I pretended in that video to be a job seeker, yeah, and I was able to capture what happened, how they go about defrauding people of their hard-earned money just to give them job. If you like this video, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the like button, and don't forget, share this video, because subsequently you will be seeing some amazing stuffs that I have to share with you. Thank you.